Hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. We are going to be live tonight, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit before we go live. I'll try to explain me and Blazingly. We're going to try to work this out, find out about if we can get the knee fixed or not. Well, totally messing up my life. All right, so first of all, there was a little bit of some crosswires at the doctor's office, so to speak, because I got on there at 1:35, and I was giving a play-by-play commentary as I was waiting for him, because I was recording it so we could eventually give a copy of the video to Blazing Leo. Instead, she ended up joining me with him, my doctor, live. And one of the things is, he said that he doesn't believe it would necessarily be more than 2 weeks to have the knee fixed, but she wants a copy of the actual MRI report. So he's going to send me the report, and so that I can take snapshots of it and send it to her so she can look at it. And then he also gave her the number to the doctor's office and the address to the doctor's office that he recommended in Torrington. We don't necessarily need to do it because we're having problems, because we're not. But, if I can get the knee fixed and still be able to provide for my well-being for my cat and keep my apartment and everything, I would be willing to do it if we can get 100% of the financing done. And because she lives in another state. So it's a little harder when you're working with somebody that's living in another state than you, because what she can do is act as an advocate. She can't necessarily show up in Torrington or Winston and go, hey, my recipient, my client needs this, my client needs that. That ain't going to happen. But the thing is that I really would like to be able to get back to 100% full efficiency. I have been for years. Now, I've been walking fine within reason since the injury, but I would like to get it fixed permanently. I also want to get these made permanent ears as well, but that's kind of elective. Kind of the knee is kind of too at this point, because they're going to look at it and go, well, she's walking, she's mobile, she's doing things, she's not just laying on her back, so she's not in a doing nothing and vegetating. So they might say, well, it's not quite that bad as it could have been. But still, you kind of still would like to fix the problem, right? So definitely something that I would like to do if I can get the support, the medical advocacy to get the knee fixed and finance it and whatever we can do. Don't forget, the people who don't realize that YouTube, even though it doesn't make me a lot of money, the money on YouTube I have is going to be going eventually towards all the repairs to my knee. It's not just for shit and giggles here. This is a business. And I have an employer. I'm a contractor, which means I'm a 1099. So which means that I depend on the revenue from advertisements to finance things, okay? Everybody hates e-beggars, and so I don't try to e-bag too much. So that means that I need to focus on getting things done that I need to do within my budget. Now, the stimulus check, we all know where that's going to go, or at least we have a good idea. And it looks pretty promising, but that's all I'm going to tell you. I don't have any absolute. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. They could change things in a hurry real quick. You know how the government is. So, what it means in short is I am trying to, keep myself in good shape and try to stay active and doing things the right way, okay? I like my doctor's, anyway, so we talked. I showed my doctor my background on my computer. He says, all your background is pink. and you look pink. Of course, that's kind of part of that's the chroma key. Because I showed my bedroom from Silvermoon. I said, but I'd like to get these ears done too. And he's like, oh boy, that's gonna cost you. Oh yeah, I know that. But anyway, to make a long story short, is I really would like to get my knee fixed. Because if anything, it would be nice to be able to walk around. He says, well, at least you're walking around with your walker up to the soup kitchen because that's a really steep hill, and I don't want you to fall and roll into the traffic, which is absolutely a real fear for me. But the good news is I'm losing weight. He said the good news is for you anyway, your triglycerides are good, your HDL is good, your LDL cholesterol is good. He said, I'm sorry about the screw up about waiting so long. I thought you had another person you were talking to, and I didn't want to interrupt you. And I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry, but I didn't. I really was waiting for you to come on. I was recording this session so that I could play it for Blazing Leo, and I was just giving her some other things to talk about at the same time while we're waiting in the waiting area. And so there was just a little bit of a misunderstanding, communications failure there. So that's why it took us a while to get everybody on the same page. Okay, so I gotta go see him in about 3 months. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his calendar on him right now. I have to talk to his receptionist, Ashley, and I'm gonna have to bookmark an appointment for next time. Now, God knows what's going to happen in 3 months. I'm going to be honest with you, this guys right now. I just found out an interesting thing. Fox News said if you're having side effects from the COVID shot, even the first shot, it means you probably already had COVID-19 and didn't know it. And so that's why you would be feeling the effect of the shot, is you've already had COVID-19. And so that's the question. If you already had COVID-19, that does not mean you already got immunity to it, if that's the case. All you're doing is you're taking COVID-19 again, so your body's going to react to it and be totally knackered by a fresh infusion of the foreign invader called a virus. It may be mRNA or a dead virus or whatever. Just be aware that it's going to affect you, and it's so. Again, am I going to get the COVID-19 shot? I don't know. Probably not. I'm not really sure yet because of the concerns about how is the vaccines, how is the virus medications going to affect me. I'm pretty stocky. I'm pretty strong. I've got a good immune system. But right now, I have to admit, I am concerned about getting the knee surgery, if that's what it comes down to, as I certainly will, in the recovery time, in the post-recovery, and the paying for it. And I still would like to get it done fixed, but I don't know. Who's going to finance it? Who's going to pay for it? Who's going to take care of my cat? Is it going to be a visiting nurse coming up here? Well, I go ahead and recover in my home. What's the story with that? Because you're talking about being in bed for he said 2 weeks, but depending on what the orthopedic doctor said, it could end up being 2 months. Yeah, that's the good question. I don't know. Well, I'll see you guys at 7 tonight. So do me a favor, stay out of trouble. I'll see you later on, okay? Bye-bye.